That's a good signal. I would think you've got some sort of antenna way up in the air there. You might tell me what you've got, over?
Roger that, Ken, K6VF from AD4FL. I'm running what I call a sky loop, Ken. It's 535 feet, I think, is where I wound up at. And it's not very high, actually. It's about 35 feet on the average. I've got one end up on the hill here on the, that'd be my east corner. It's probably 45 or 50 feet, but antenna's not sitting exactly horizontal. It's horizontally polarized. A piece of RG213 running into a homemade 4-to-1 balun up about 35 feet. And I think I mentioned 535 feet end to end. It's kind of oddly shaped. I just had to kind of put it up what the trees would give me. Not really in a loop. It's kind of a loop, but it's an oddball shape. But it seems to not mind too much. I've had this antenna at different heights and different configurations, and it doesn't seem to matter too much one versus the other. You never know what's going to do versus the geography and the dirt and everything else. Yeah. Everything plays into it, but it seems to kind of favor the south, north-south a little bit, but it's very omnidirectional to talk, transmit and receive, and not very directional, but I do know the signals are a little better north and south. But you're coming in quite well on the due west side of me there, Ken. K6VF from 84FL on the cloud burner.
Yeah, K6VF returning. Well, I had an antenna like that. It was the first one I put up when we moved up here. 160-meter horizontal loop of about 40 feet. And I said it with, I said it was coax at first, and then a ladder line later. But, yeah, 4-to-1 balance sounds about right. So do you find with that length that you set it to, how many bands can you work with that antenna without having to have a tuner to get the SWR down, over?
Well, Ken, you're probably going to raise your eyebrows at my next statement, but I can work all of them without a tuner. I tinkered with this thing, lengthened it, shortened it, and finally found the best place. I do get up around a 2 or a little above at the top of 80 and at the top of 160. And so, there you would really probably want some kind of tuner. But the bottom part of 80 and 160 are okay. But here on 40 and then especially on 20, I'm less than a 1.5, 1.2. All across 20 is less than a 1.2. So most all of 40 is less than a 1.5. I do get up about a 1.7 or a 1.8 at one end or the other. I can't remember. But realistically, with just a moderate tuner in the radio, you can work all bands, all places. It doesn't really matter. But the 2008 I'm running and the HF Auto Tuner by Pilestar, I just leave them in gear, and I have the tuner bypass right now. I'm running about a 1.29 right here. I normally have it on, but I had been messing around with the tuner in the radio here, seeing how it works, because I just had hooked this thing up today. I hear everybody talking on these 7300s, and I'd got a buddy with one, and I thought, well, that would be a good backup radio. I'd sold my other one, and wanted something that I think, in case my other radio tears up on me, I need to be able to talk. That's about all I do anymore. I'm retired and somewhat disabled, so I spend a lot of time behind the microphone here, just listening and talking. A6 Victor Fox, AD4FL.
Well, you did a good job on that loop. That's impressive, isn't it? To tune it to where you could get so many bands with reasonable SWR. And that 4-to-1 bowing gets it up around 200 ohms. I used to look at various loops that I could put up here using Ethernet, and impedance is up right in that area. Well, good for you. Yeah, it's working good. It's working well. The one thing I noticed when I had that loop up is, boy, when there was a lightning storm, even, a mile or two away, that thing was drawing some real arcs off of the feed line to ground. It ended up putting that old QST Hinson Kinks idea from probably 50 years ago. A couple of small engine spark plugs welded to a piece of steel that went down to a ground rod, and then the open wire line hooked to each terminal and set it about 30,000ths of an inch gap. So that would take care of anything over a couple thousand volts would spark and bleed off those arcs. I don't know if you've noticed that too. That's a good all-around antenna. And as you know, on the higher bands, it'll have some gain, especially if you feed it in one corner. It's the far corner that, at least on the lower bands, seems to have a couple dB of gain. Anyway, well, you're doing well. Doing very well. Sounds good. And pretty impressive. Nice 2 bars of signal. It's very strong on such a noisy night. Anyway, I guess we'll wrap it up here. I got a couple things left to do. It's just after 11 here in Idaho tonight. 84 FL from K6 VF.
Alright, 5 Dennis Kim, we'll let you go. I need to move around, and I attempted to go to bed, couldn't go to sleep, so I'm going to sit behind the radio here just a little while longer and then try to hit the hay. So appreciate the QSO and thanks for the contact, and I've got you in the logbook. Solid 10 over 9 the entire conversation from Blackfoot, Idaho. Sounding good, Ken. See you later, my friend. K6 Victor Fox from America Delta 4, Fox Lima.
Hey, beautiful. Beautiful feeling. 20 and 30 over to Echo 2 Hotel. So that really takes care of the noise, which is around 9 to 10 over tonight from the lightning storms out to the east of here. Well, we'll do it again. Thank you for the call. Enjoyed it. 84 FL, good night from K6 VF.
Good night, Ken. 7-3.
Kilo 6 is Victor Fox, Victor Echo 2, Hotel Tango Charlie.
There was a station Tango Charlie, try it again.
Victor Echo 2, Hotel Tango Charlie.
Let's see if I got that right. Victor Echo 2, Hotel Tango Charlie, I hope that's right. Thank you for the call. Good evening. My name is Ken, K-E-N. Ken, and I'm in Idaho, eastern Idaho. Back to you. Over.
Roger, Roger, Ken. The call sign is Victoria Edward number 2, Hotel Tokyo, Canada. Victor Echo 2, Hockey Team Canada. The name is Mark, Mike Alpha, Romeo Kilo, and I'm located next to the airport in Montreal, Canada. QSL, Ken.
QSL, I need to fill on your name. I have part of it. Give me your name again, please. Over.
Yeah, the name is Mark, Mike Alpha, Romeo Kilo. Mark, Roger?
Yeah, I got it, Mark. Very good. Montreal. Well, very good. Boy, it's a noisy night. Otherwise, you'd be easy Q5. I'll look at the S meter, see if I can decipher between your signal and the static crisis. Yeah, very good. What are you running there, Mark? VE2HTC from K6 Victor Fox.
K6 Victor Fox, VE2HTC returning. First of all, I want to tell you that about 2-3 minutes ago I tried calling you and I had a lightning putting out the calling you, and then I couldn't get back to you until the power was restored. So over here I'm running about 500 watts into a wire antenna. It's a double bazooka wire antenna, and the radio is a Yaesu ST991 Alpha QSL, Ken?
QSL copied that. You're actually about S8, near as I can tell. The S meter is very active tonight because of all the lightning. But I'm glad you can hear me. This antenna actually points down towards Florida and South Carolina, places like that. So you're a little bit north of that, but still should work okay. Well, very good. A double bazooka. I don't hear too many of those on. I think those are made of coax for the dipole, and it's good you're running the 500 watts, otherwise I would not be able to copy tonight. I'm running an old Tech Corsair. It's its 40th anniversary. I've done some mods to it, but it's a good old Tech radio, and the amplifier's the Maritron with the 4 811As in it, putting about, I've got it throttled back a little bit on the drive, probably 500 to 600 watts peak output, and then the antenna is similar to one on my QRZ page. It's a 7-element wire Yagi pointed to the east from here in Idaho. So that's a rundown here, Mark. VE2 HTC from K6VF, over.
Roger, Ken, K6VS or VE2HTC. I am looking at your QRZ page, and you have a very impressive setup. Congratulations on such a beautiful setup. Very, very good. Yeah, you're doing a great job. You're a 5.7 here. I'm having a lot of static issues because we've had a lightning storm, and we have very high winds right now as we're talking, Ken. But no problem copying you at all. You're solid 5.7, and the audio is very good as well. Again, I'm looking at your QRZ page, and I'm quite impressed as to how you set things up, and everything has its perfect place, and you've thought it out very well, obviously, so congratulations on that. Anyhow, I won't hold you to, but I want to thank you for taking my call. It's greatly appreciated, and I know there's quite a few other stations trying to give you a call, and I'm going to go off to bed right now, so you're my last QSO for the evening, Ken. 73 to you, and wish you a very nice weekend, and hopefully I'll be able to talk to you in the near future. Kilo 6 Victor Foxtrot from Victor Echo 2 Hotel Tango Charlie in Montreal, Canada.
Yeah, 100% copy, Mark. Your signal came up. You're about S9, which helps a lot. Very good, very good. Nice to meet you. Perhaps we can do it again when there isn't so much static and racket. 73, and again, thank you for the QSL. VE2 HTC, good night, from K6 Victor Fox.
Thank you so much, Ken. 73, all the best. Kilo 6 Victor Fox, Kilo 8 Whiskey Echo Echo.
There's a station ending in Echo Echo, please.
Good morning, Ken. Kilowatt 8 Whiskey Echo Echo.
Yeah, copy that. K8WEE. Good evening. Thank you for the call. My name is Ken, Kilo Echo November. Ken, and I'm in eastern Idaho. How do you copy? K8WEE from K6VF, over.
K6VF, K8WEE. Ken, nice to meet you. The name here is Bill, Bravo India Lima Lima. Other than the noise, beautiful 5.9 signal. Doing a great 5.9 here, and just wanted to jump in and say good morning, let you know doing a beautiful job into West Virginia over here on
Yeah, you're coming in Q5, Bill, about S9 on peaks, but the status is terrible tonight. But I'm copying you every word so far. What are you running there, Bill? Over?
I've got a Yaesu FT950 and running that into an Ameritron 1300 amplifier. That's going into a dipole that's actually very low to the ground. I haven't got the antenna up where I need it to be yet, but had to test the stuff out and play a little bit on the air tonight over, Ken.
Well, it's working. It's working, Bill. Very good. Very good. Well, I appreciate the call tonight. This is actually, I had to rebuild all the antennas that are on the, well, not all of them, the 40-meter antennas that are on my QRZ page. An ice storm took out the mast, and then everything had to get rebuilt. So I put them up higher and stronger, and this is the first couple nights I've had it on to just see what it can do. So still working on it, but glad to hear you can hear me okay. I'll say 7-3, Bill. Thank you for the call. K8WEE from K6 Victor Foxtrot.
Right, K6 Victor Fox, Kilo 8 Whiskey Echo Echo. Hi, Ken, I appreciate that. Nice to get you in a log. Nice to meet you first time. And we'll say 73s and let you move on. Thank you for returning the call from K8WEE.
Yeah, 100% copy. Nice to visit with you tonight, Bill. 73 for now from K6DM.
And Kilo Golf 4, Whiskey Oscar Juliet.
But there's several stations calling. I gotta close up the station here in a minute. There was a station ending in Whiskey Oscar Juliet, please.
Roger. This is Kilo Golf 4, Whiskey Oscar Juliet. The name is Jim, Juliet India Mike. And I just heard you in there talking there and noticed you was from Idaho, so I want to say hello there, sir.
Hey, appreciate that. KG4WOJ, Jim, from K6 Victor Fox. My name is Ken, K-E-N. I'm in southeast Idaho. Now, not too far from Blackfoot. I don't know if you know where that is, Jim. Over?
I'm not too awfully familiar with where Blackfoot is. I had a friend that is from Idaho City, Idaho, which is up in the southwest corner of Idaho there, and we've gone up there to visit and played around in the streams a little bit. And she was always a big fan of the Sawtooth Mountains there, and we've been aiming to get back that way for a long time, but I will say that you have a very beautiful state there, sir.
Oh, thank you. So, KG4, if you told me what state you're in, I didn't write it down. Tell me again, Jim, over.
I apologize. I don't think I did tell you, sir. I'm in the state of Virginia. I'm in Chesapeake, Virginia, the southeast corner of Virginia there, where the closest city that everybody knows about is Norfolk, Virginia there, over.
Very good. Okay, I've been watching the S-meter. Like I say, there's tremendous lightning static tonight. But you're S9 to 5 over on many of your peaks, Jim, so you're doing okay. What's your setup there? What are you running, over?
Well, the radio itself is an FTDX3000, and I'm running into an SB200 piece kit. I'm already throwing about 40 watts into it, getting about, right around 300 there on the peaks there. Just running a little bit on the light side there, but we're happy with what it's doing there. And like I said, it looks like on the sideband here, I'm throwing out about maybe 350 there. Just a simple one.